You study more than most people. You put in the hours. You push yourself harder. You add more study time whenever you can. But your results do not match your effort. And that is one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. Here is something nobody wants to tell you. More study might actually be making you worse. Welcome back to Gentle Wisdom. Today I am going to show you why working harder is not working, why adding more hours is not the answer, and what actually determines how much you learn and remember. By the end of this video, you will understand the real reason your effort is not paying off, what is silently destroying your learning sessions, and the one change that makes everything more effective immediately. So slow down, listen carefully, and let's begin. Lesson 1. Hours are not the measure of learning. Here is the uncomfortable truth. The number of hours you study has almost nothing to do with how much you actually learn. What matters is the quality of attention you bring to those hours. Think about two people. Both study for 2 hours every day. The first has her phone nearby. She checks it a few times each hour. She listens to content while also reading messages. Her mind is never fully in one place. The second puts her phone in another room. She sits with one thing. Her full attention is on the material in front of her. After 3 months, the second person has learned dramatically more. Not because she studied more, because she was actually present while studying. More hours of distracted study do not produce more learning. They produce more frustration. Johann, in his book Stolen Focus, describes what is happening to our attention in the modern world. Your focus is not being lost. It is being taken, deliberately, by design. The apps on your phone were built by some of the most talented engineers in the world. Their one goal was to capture your attention and hold it. Every notification, every sound, every red badge. These are not accidents. They are systems designed to pull you away from whatever you are doing. And while you are trying to study, these systems are working against you. Remember this. Stop measuring your learning in hours. Start measuring it in focus. Lesson 2. Every distraction costs more than you think. Here is something most people do not know. When you switch your attention from studying to your phone, even for 30 seconds, the damage lasts much longer than 30 seconds. Researchers call this attention residue. When you move from one thing to another, part of your mind stays on what you just left. Even after you return to your studying, your brain is still partly processing what you saw on your phone. This means you are never giving your learning full attention after a distraction. You are giving it 60%, maybe less. And learning requires full attention. Your brain needs unbroken time to make connections, build understanding, and move information into memory. Every distraction interrupts that process. And the interruption costs far more than the time you spent on your phone. There was once a learner named Hannah. She studied English every evening for 2 hours. She was proud of her dedication, but her phone was always nearby. She checked it often. Just quickly, she told herself. After 6 months, she felt stuck. She had put in hundreds of hours, but her English was barely better than when she started. Then she made one change. Before every study session, she put her phone in another room. Just 1 hour. No distractions. In 3 weeks, she noticed more progress than in the previous 3 months. Same effort. One different decision. Here is what works. Before you study, remove the distractions. not reduce them. Remove them. Lesson 3. Less study. More focus. Better results. Here is the counterintuitive truth. You will get better results from 40 minutes of deep focus than from 3 hours of distracted study. This is not motivational talk. This is how the brain actually works. When you study with complete attention, your brain enters a different state. Connections form more easily. Information moves into memory more efficiently. Understanding deepens faster. This is what researchers call deep work, and it is becoming increasingly rare in a world designed to distract you. Most people never experience it. They sit down to study. Their phone buzzes. They check it. They return to studying. Their phone buzzes again. The cycle repeats. And they never reach the depth where real learning happens. But when you protect your attention, when you create even 30 minutes of genuine, unbroken focus, something different happens. The material starts to make sense in a way it never did during distracted study. You understand more. You remember more. And you finish feeling like you actually learned something. Start here. 30 minutes of complete focus. Phone away. Door closed. One thing only. Then build from there. Lesson 4. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Here is the final truth. Your attention is the most valuable thing you have. More valuable than your time. More valuable than your money. Because without focused attention, neither time nor money produces results. And right now, some of the most powerful companies in the world are competing for your attention every single day. They are winning. Every time you check your phone while studying, they win. Every time a notification pulls you away from your work, they win. Every time you finish a study session feeling like nothing stuck, they have taken something from you. But you can take it back. The choice is simple. You can give your attention to the apps designed to capture it, or you can give it to the skills, knowledge, and growth you actually want. Which version of you do you want to be 3 months from now? The one who added more hours and got more frustrated? Or the one who added more focus and watched everything change? More study is not the answer. More focus is. Tonight, when you sit down to learn, put the phone in another room. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Give your full attention to one thing. That 30 minutes will do more for you than 3 distracted hours. Your attention is yours. Protect it. And watch what becomes possible. Train your mind. And keep becoming.